Hi everyone, it's KLLOOMS, and today I'm going to be doing a review on these bands that were sent to me from Rainbow Braid. This company was kind enough to send these bands to me, and I'm going to be reviewing them for you guys today. So, first off, let's talk about what these bands actually come with. So, they come with a large variety of bands, some beads, and 500 S-clips. So in a second I'm going to actually be showing you guys the colors that they come with because it says it on the front. And I'm actually doing a voiceover right now, so what I say is not going to be in sync with what's going on in the video. As for the stretch test, I'm going to be stretching this glow-in-the-dark jelly-like consistency orange band from Rainbow Braid and electric blue from Rainbow Loom. So this is the Rainbow Braid band I'm stretching right now, and now I'm stretching Rainbow Loom. So as you can tell, Rainbow Braid stretches a lot more than Rainbow Loom, and this is really an advantage if you like to make lots of bracelets with high tension. Both Rainbow Braid and Rainbow Loom both have the same size of tension even after being taken off the loom, so that's good on both ends. So this is the Rainbow Braid band, and this is Rainbow Loom. So as you can tell, they are both the same size, which is good. Now I will be comparing Glitter Green from Rainbow Braid to Glitter White from Rainbow Loom. Here we have both of the bands taken off the loom after being stretched, and now I'm going to compare them to a new band from each collection. So as you can tell, they are both the same size, or at least around the same size. So once again, this is good on both sides. Now I'll be comparing the opaque bands from each collection. So the blue one is from Rainbow Braid and the fuchsia color band is from Rainbow Loom. So let's do the stretch test. I want to apologize because you can't really see the Rainbow Braid band, but it stretched more than the Rainbow Loom one. Sorry, I keep on moving the camera in this clip, but here are the bands right off the loom, and I'm going to compare them with a new band. As you can tell, Rainbow Loom has definitely increased in size, and it doesn't look like it's going to pop back to its original size. So for Rainbow Loom, this is actually a disadvantage, because if you like to make new bracelets with old rubber bands that you've used in previous bracelets that you've just taken apart, it's probably not going to work if you use Rainbow Loom bands, especially the opaque ones, because they'll be stretched out and really difficult to use. Here's a sample of what they look like in a bracelet. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that if you're interested in buying these bands, you can use the code KLLOOMS15 on the Rainbow Braid website, which I will leave a link down below and on the screen, and you will be able to get 15% off of your purchase. So take advantage of this. It's really helpful and it's great. So anyways, now I'm going to move on to the pros and the cons of these bands. Starting off with cons, because I like to mention the bad things first. I only have found one con with these bands, and that is the fact that the cutting on some of the bands that I've noticed are kind of uneven. This is really hard to notice though, and it's only on a couple bands that I really see it, but if you kind of just skim through the bag of bands, it's going to be really difficult to see all of them unevenly cut. So this is just one thing I found that I didn't really like. So now on to the pros. So one thing I really enjoyed about these bands is the fact that they come in a variety of colors, and you can buy them in a huge bulk of bands. Now you can do this with Rainbow Loom too, but if you buy them from Rainbow Braid, they are much cheaper than Rainbow Loom. So that also leads me to my next point. Rainbow Braid also offers discounts, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't think Rainbow Loom offers any discounts, and that's kind of devastating because bands can get kind of pricey at times, and I don't really like that, so these bands sure do have their advantages. Rainbow Braid bands are also very high quality, and I really enjoy using them. I've tried them out in a couple bracelets that I will be showing you in my next video, which is going to be a tutorial. Another thing is that they come with beads, as I just showed you. So if you like to use beads in your bracelets, well, if you get the Rainbow Braid brand bands, you don't have to go out and buy pony beads or some type of beads that you would like. So I just really like these bands a lot, and I'm sure there are a lot of other pros out there. These are just the ones I'm going to mention for today. So I'm going to leave it off there. I just want to let you guys know that I really recommend these bands, and if you are still wondering if you should get these bands or not, I would really recommend them. And also, like I've mentioned before, if you are afraid about the price, I do have a code for you guys, so you can get 15% off of your purchase. So it's KLLOOMS 15. So I believe that in the description box and also on the screen if you didn't catch that. And also please go follow Rainbow Braid on their social media. I'm sure they would really appreciate it. I'm also going to leave that on the screen right now as well, and in the description box as always. So make sure you stay tuned for my next tutorial where I'll be showing you how to make a bracelet with these bands, and you'll be able to see how well they work. So anyways, I will see you in my next video. Bye!